we need to become more of a spirit and less of a physical body. When we are here on planet Earth, it's so much more easier to just being selfish. It's easier to run via our instincts and via the ideas that we have that we need more or that we have to achieve more. I believe that when we talk about the idea of transcending, or when we talk about enlightenment or connecting to our higher self, I believe that we need to start thinking of the spirit. If I was a spirit, what would I be doing if I didn't have a physical body? Would I be doing this? Would I have this and that reaction? I know that here on planet Earth, we are material beings and we need material things. So I'm not here focusing on possessions or wealth. They are okay. What I mean is that if you are a spirit, transcending means transcending your physical needs. And I don't mean eating or dwelling. I mean the needs to conquer, the needs to revenge, the needs of your instincts. I talk about instinct a lot because I believe that because we're here incarnated, we tend to allow our instincts to flourish as opposed to having them trimmed and tamed. In psychology, and I heard that today, by the way, in psychology, they call it pulsation. And when we have these little triggers or when we have a pulsation, we should work to have them tamed. We should manage them well. And I don't think that we are managing our instincts well in most cases. And I am including myself in this. It's vital for us to start seeing ourselves as being governed by our judgment of others. And what are we really? We are spirits. And I'm not here as a philosopher, so it's not about contemplating the thought and the instinct and ideas. And no, I mean, what I want is for us to understand that changing means becoming more of a spirit and less of a physical body. I see many people talking about enlightenment and growing, or you are here to be happy. And the question is, are you here to be happy? Couldn't you be happy in the astral realm without a physical body? Do you really think that you came here just for that? Just to be happy? How are you expanding your consciousness? Just by meditating? Or learning some things and meditating and thinking about it? You expand when you overcome your instinct, because the instinct is here. And when you are led by instinct, it means that the body is telling you what to do and not the spirit, not reason. But when reason governs you, you still have the instinct, but the spirit is much higher. And your reasoning is much higher, and that's the leader, that's the driver. Transcending, it's transcending who you are right now. So it's not only about meditating. I love meditation, I meditate every day, but expanding consciousness is not going to occur by meditating. It's going to be achieved when you are going to do the hard thing, even though it's much easier to do the opposite. So when you want to revenge, it's easier for you to revenge because there's a motivation for you to do that. So when you decide not to, you are transcending, you are expanding. When it's so easy to judge people and criticize them, but then you decide to say the opposite, you are making an extra effort and it's difficult, but then you are expanding. When you have little, but still you don't want to get more from others, with the little you have, you try to share. That's transcending. You are transcending. You are helping others have what you have. Selfishness is what prevents us from achieving expansion. So it's not about wanting more. Wanting is fine. The problem here is not wanting others to have it or wanting other people to fail. And it's also wanting to get what you want, regardless if that is going to cause any harm. So this is selfishness, when you want it regardless if it's going to hurt people or animals or it's going to destroy the world. So when you are not selfish, you are transcending. Your consciousness is expanding. Why it's expanding? Because even though you are trapped in the physical body here, your spirit is still leading you and is still driving you. So the spirit is driving the body and not the other way around. We transcend the barrier, of the physical body, the physical veil, the veil of Maya. And we transcend and we expand because we are saying to our higher self, look, even though I'm trapped in the physical body where I don't have the conscious of everything and I suffer under the weight of instinct, I'm still doing what's right. I'm still being nice. I'm still helping people when it's much easier to just save more for myself. The little I have, I'm giving away. And I don't mean just like don't have anything. I mean have everything you want and also make other people happy. That's how I see expansion of consciousness. It's not about books you read or meditation you do. I've read several books and I've written several books and I've meditated for 20 years. They helped me, but not to expand. I've only expanded when I helped other people, when I helped animals, when I changed from let's say, a bad behavior to a good behavior. Meditation can be done in the astral plane, so you don't have to be in a physical body to be meditating. You don't have to be in a physical body to study, because in the astral plane, it's so much easier to study. You absorb the knowledge of a book instantly. In there, you study by going to the places and seeing yourself. If you want to study a human cell, you enter the cell. There's a big cell and you enter the cell and you know everything and you see everything working. The technology is fantastic. We are not here to study or meditate. Obviously, we do study and meditate. It's important. What I'm saying is that it's not that that's going to get you expanding your consciousness or connecting to your higher self or whatever, because you can do that easily in the astral plane. You came here to do the difficult thing, which is overcoming your impulse to being bad, overcoming selfishness, being good when it's much easier to being bad, being nice and kind when it's easier to being selfish and nasty. So that's when you expand, and then your spirit grows. This is a lifetime only. It's not your whole existence. To expand consciousness, it's not about studying, but what is going to connect you to your higher self is by being a nice person, by being spiritual.